Starting very soon, I will be streaming and going live, talking about movies, anime, TV, music, whatever. Basically all of the things that I said that this channel was going to be about in my welcome back to YouTube video. So when it comes to all that, this is what I'm going to plan on doing right now. I got that Arc Knights game on my computer that I've been playing. It's kind of shitty with all the frame drops and everything, but other than that, we'll be getting this thing on the road soon. I can't wait to get this room set up to do the streams in and all that. But other than that, all right, so boom. Over the last few weeks, I've found myself constantly watching a specific type of movie. The guy in the military winds up stranded and needs to return either home or to his base. It's for some reason, I don't know why. It started with The Lone Survivor and then for some reason ended on Liam Hemsworth movie. Needless to say,
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Now, The Lone Survivor is something that everybody knows. That if you don't know, then you need to go fucking watch it.
Dude, that was traumatizing.
I'm not going to give a whole summary, but this movie is through and through, from start to finish, great. Now, Mark Wahlberg has a lot of based on true story movies, but what I didn't know and didn't realize until just now was that Jake Gyllenhaal actually has a couple. And speaking of Jake, the other movie besides The Lone Survivor that I actually wound up really liking was The Covenant. Both of these movies are amazing from start to finish. The Covenant isn't based on a true story, but it's an amalgamation of true stories about interpreters and the people that they were helping interpret. And yeah, now you might be wondering, based on the title, what is this video even about? Now, see, although I loved both of these movies, there is a very distinct difference between them. So distinct, in my opinion, broke the immersion when I was watching The Covenant. And to be honest, in retrospect, I shouldn't have watched The Lone Survivor first, but at the same time, how the fuck could I have known? In the film Lone Survivor, they get ambushed and they go on this intense, ridiculous, injury-filled I don't even know what to really call it. And during their ambush, they go through so much shit. It's been a long time since I, in my opinion, cringed in a good way. Like, it's so real, I can't help but feel all of the things that are happening to these people. When it came to The Covenant, I felt like, how did you even end up in this, like, position? In The Lone Survivor, oh God.
I broke my back. My back is broken. Spinal.
In The Covenant,
Amen.
Oh wow. Wait, that's it? That you're out for the count. That's what? Like, to me, I feel like
Are you coming first? Why are you fucking coming?
it's crazy to say. It wasn't earned as much in The Covenant as it was in The Lone Survivor. That sounds terrible. Like, realistically to me, Mark Wahlberg alone, set aside the entire team, Mark Wahlberg alone in this movie goes through way much fucking more for him to still, like, how are you unconscious? But this man has gone through all of this and is still okay. Like, not okay, but he's still conscious. You got shot maybe 3 times and then knocked in the head with a gun twice, and you're unconscious for days? Now the real question is, which movie's better? In my opinion, gotta go with Mark. Can't go wrong with Mark.
All this designer got me drip.
It's a Mark Wahlberg movie.
I'm an inventor.
We don't talk about that. Never should have did those movies. And while I was watching The Covenant, I just couldn't get immersed after he was unconscious. Like, I was into the interpreter story more because he actually dealt with worse shit than Jake's character. Yeah, I get it. He's unconscious. He has to be drugged across the entire fucking desert by a guy who he literally just met like a week. And it's honestly not until after he's out of the whole situation, is in his own home or whatever that I actually start getting immersed, which is a shame because that's like an hour and a half into the film. But besides that bullshit, it was a great story. It was I don't want to say beautiful. I was more invested in the other guy. Okay, maybe that was the point. Because really the whole movie is about the interpreter and all of the things he did for Jake's character that really he didn't have to. Badass as fuck. But still, the point remains that all of these things he did was a selfless act, and because of all of these things that he did is the reason why Jake's character goes back and saves this guy. Also, I'm not a fan of this whole final end shootout scene because there's no way you survive that just in the nick of time. I at least thought Jake was going to sacrifice himself, but all in all, these two are pretty good, solid movies. Jake Gyllenhaal does a very good portrayal of an unconscious body who is high off opium. And Mark Wahlberg does an amazing job at being himself.
Man, calm the fuck down. I gotta get a pump.
But I've been watching a lot of movies. I've been trying to get into a lot of shows because I don't have the attention span that I used to have. Look out for any updates on streaming or what I'm gonna go live or anything like that. I plan on doing that very soon. And with that being said, I'm gonna go smoke a fat one and take a nap.